What's your favorite and least favorite part about being an artist?
My favorite part is um, the freedom that I have, the freedom of speech that I have,
Hmm.
the people that I can just connect with my words. Like hearing like how I impact fans, like hearing how like I save lives or I help them through certain situations.
Hmm.
The worst part is when people don't realize that I'm still a human being.
Hmm.
Like they don't realize that I'm still a person. Um, like they don't realize that I don't want a camera in my face 24/7. Like I don't want to be in the club 24/7. I
Yeah.
don't. I'm a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Like
Type shit.
even
Yeah.
like when I deal with girls, like they always think that just because I'm an artist, like that I have 20 girls around me everywhere I go, or
Hmm.
I can just call a gang of girls to just come do whatever I need them to do for me at
Yeah.
any point in time. But that's not the case. Like I don't want that. Like that's not what I want. But people don't understand it. Even though I tell them, they still don't believe me. Like people in this interview, like when they watch this, they're still not gonna believe me. So it's just like that's kind of the
So
worst
how do
part.
you balance that out? How do you balance out, time to be a human and then time to focus on your career? Because I mean, we all need a break from, you know, things that we have as passions.
How do I balance it? I feel
Mhm.
like it's one of them things where I kind of like consciously force myself sometimes because
Mhm.
I really don't get a chance to balance it. Like I'm always having to be in that mode just because I'm a developing artist as well.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get to where I want to go. So I'm still having to like sacrifice and like say, all right, I know I want to be a regular person, but that's not the life I chose. Like I gotta just stay in artist mode, stay in content mode, stay in bettering, you know what I'm saying, my music mode.
Mhm.
So, but sometimes I do constantly just think to myself like, all right, bro, like just cut your phones off and just take a weekend or take a day or take a few hours and just like
Mhm.
ground yourself. So that's how I would say I balance myself.
You said you know where you're trying to go. What does, success look like for you? Like what is that, as they say, like the peak, I guess, that you're trying to reach?
I mean, I'm trying to get to a point where I'm selling out arenas and
Mhm.
stadiums. Like that's where I'm trying to go with it. I don't really care about awards, getting a Grammy, nothing. I just want to be able to
Mm.
have a loyal fan base, a loyal group of consumers that I can just sell out arenas, sell out shows, sell out
Mhm.
stadiums, and be happy. Be happy and just have my people with me
Mhm.
and create success for others. That's one big thing I want to do. I want to be able to create success for others. Like I want to open up a lane that other kids from Memphis or not even kids,
Yeah.
that other people from Memphis can just hop in it and just
Make
be
whatever music they want to make
be
too.
genuine, be
Mhm.
comfortable, and not feel like, oh, I have to fit in by doing this.
Yeah.
Like that's my whole goal.
And you also talked about how one of your favorite things is having impact on your fans. Who was that person for you
Post
growing up?
Post Malone.
Post Malone. I
And,
saw you post him too. So like, talk a
uh,
little bit about how he was when you met him, because I know some people when they meet their favorite artist, it's not always the best experience.
mm,
So talk about I guess, why his music was so impactful for you and what it was like to meet him.
his music was impactful to me because he spoke and he sang really devotedly about what he was going through,
Mhm.
and just like how he was feeling. Like it wasn't like he was trying to make his feelings sound more cool, like trying to just like hide his feelings just to make himself sound cooler in the situations. Like if he was
Mhm.
like sad about something, he was gonna tell you he was sad. He was gonna tell you
Yeah.
how sad he was. He was gonna make you feel it on the track. And then I went to a show of his, and that's what just like caught me. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Just because of the emotions that he performed with.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And how he explained every song before he sang it, and how he would just let you know what you about to witness and experience, and then you experience it, and it's just like 10 times better. Like
Yeah.
that's what made me just like resonate with him. And when I met him, what's crazy is when I met him, it was like a half and half.
Mm.
So like when I met him, Post Malone the person, it was great. He a great person, a great guy.
I've heard that.
You
Like
know,
I've heard a lot of people say that.
yeah, super humble. Like he actually like took me in, like, showed me a lot of love.
Wow.
His team per se,
Mm.
fuck out it. No,
A lot of Hollywood shit.
they was just like it almost felt like, and I met him around the time I didn't even have 10,000 followers yet. Like
Mm.
it almost felt like they just was like almost like threatened by me. And I'm like, why are you threatened by me? Like, cause he invited me on tour, and
Mm.
I'm like,
To perform or
no,
just
no, no,
come out to the
just to
show?
come.
Mhm.
And I'm like, bro, I'm on a tour. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying much of nothing. Like, I'm not in the girls' faces. I'm like, I'm literally in the corner. Like, I'm just learning, just trying to like absorb. These niggas is hating. Like, they just like don't fuck with me for some reason. And I'm just like, bro,
That's odd.
unfamiliar face. I don't know what it was. So it was just a lot of weird stuff that went on with that. But like, if I had anything to just say about Post Malone, like, he a great person, a great guy. Like, all the success he got is because he a great person. And his security team, they great people too. Like, I love them. I gotta put it because I love them. Like they like, I love them. So
yeah,
it was like a.
And I feel like you can kind of identify. You guys both can kind of like identify with each other just in terms of like not being able to put your music in a box because it's like a blend of so many different genres. It's like folk, it's country, it's soulful, it's a little bit of hip hop, like it's everything. Is that annoying to you how like people would be like, oh, you're a singer or you're just a rapper? Do you want to be identified as a particular thing?
Honestly, I don't give no fuck. As long as you getting this shit. As long as you hearing this shit and you know what I'm saying, you pushing it to your fans or your friends and you know what I'm saying, you can understand that it's good music. That's all I care about. I don't care about what you think I am because what your bitch think I am. You know, like, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm sure, bitch.
So that's how I really feel about it. Like,
yeah.
I label myself as just a person who make good music, however it comes up.
That's what's up.
You know?